Defensive, no.
It's the cooldown road.
Same, yeah.
Yeah,
No.
you can't.
What is it, 5 plays in between?
5 plays. Yep.
Like in between before you can use it again.
Yep.
Yeah.
No, you have to, before, say you call, you can call that again. The next play you pick, you have to wait 5 plays before you pick it again.
With Mount Rainier in the distance, there are few cities finer on a clear afternoon than this one, and we have a picture-perfect day for football at Lumen Field in Seattle. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams make their way out of the
If you
tunnel.
try to call the same play that you just ran through an audible, it'll automatically give you
and the Seattle Seahawks.
false start play.
And he'll get it up past
Yes, it will.
I was wondering with that. I've never tried it before.
First down and 10. At their own 22.
Yes, it does.
No idea. I have no idea. Yeah, I didn't know that either.
They'll come out throwing here on first down.
I'll be back in a minute.
On the right side, it's Hilton with a catch. So flag for the contact, pass interference.
And I know that you're going to look at me and roll your eyes, and rightfully so, because you know what I'm going to say. Doesn't the defender have a right to the football as well?
No, I don't like defenders.
That's because you spent too much time with me. Okay, I'll side with you on this one. It's the correct call.
And now this is Hilton on the receiving end. The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up second down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL, so when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20-point score, you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Chubb will have the first down and much more. There he goes, left side, and touchdown.
Touchdown.
Nick Chubb, touchdown number 15 on the year. And his guys have taken a first-quarter lead. Well, if they didn't get the wake-up call before the game, they got it right now. 2 plays.
Because whether it's a big shot with your first one or a probing one, a little bit of a jab, the second one was the payoff. That was the big one that landed. 1-2, end zone.
Now following the touchdown, Hoff-Richter to kick off. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, first and 10 at their 25-yard line. He's back to throw here to start the drive. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a first down.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Yeah.
From the gun, it's Wilson. Eluding the pressure right. Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. Wilson able to fall on it, but look where they recovered it. That's a big loss.
A lot of
Oh,
bad
God,
news
second
on
and
that
36.
play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a second and very long. Winds up and lets it go for Samuel. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep. Try to throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they run successful. Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on third down.
On fourth down, ready to punt.
I batted that one down.
Back deep, Jarvis Landry. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. 43-yard punt, but they get 9 back on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. And look, they're so getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them.
He ain't liking it because he can't call the same fucking plays.
It'd be ideal.
Another good run there for a guy who, remember,
Brewster, are you watching?
NFC Offensive Player of the Week for what he did a week ago.
Yeah, and you know it takes some solid runs and some extra special ones in order to win that type of an award. I think he's locked in and wants to get it done a second time.
And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. The good run on first down followed up by a not-so-good run on second down.
Now let's find out if they're going to stick with the run here on third down. A lot of people would love to see some play action here. I say go with your best running play over your best blocker.
And brought down, but not.
But I've got 90 yards rushing on him right now with Nick Chubb.
Has to figure out how to stop the ground game. He's eating him up here in the first quarter.
It looks like they have to go to
guarantee he's cussing right now.
The conventional things aren't working too well. So I remember a coach of mine saying way back when a back's having a great game, you've got to get the ball out of his hands. See how far he can.
Deshaun must be watching the game.
What he meant was takeaways, knock it loose, because maybe you can't just stop him with just regular tackling.
On first down, Chubb going to get forward for only about a couple. 2nd and 8 forthcoming.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
And this is caught at the 8. And he will take it in for the touchdown.
Cussing 14-0.
And his guys are going to add on to their lead.
There's not much that's perfect in football, but that's about as close to it as you're going to get. Score, force a punt, score again.
And both drives.
Damn, I missed it. Nope, 13-0.
Last one was.
What?
Make sure you just hold in there. Survive the early storm. Relax a little bit and try and get back to your game plan. It's way too early for panic.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Oh, he's paused it already.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field, because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down there. They needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
Right there, 54, right there, 54.
They'll throw on first down with Wilson. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
On the ground, this is Rashad Penny. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
Now that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it?
Oh, this is funny. He can't run the ball on me.
Quick, more than a space eater. He just made a great play there.
On third down, Wilson. Yeah, that one's going to be knocked
And he can't
away.
throw the ball.
Incomplete.
He's only threw for 35 yards.
You got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8. Now,
Yes!
on 4th down, and my goodness,
Oh, he's cussing.
So certainly an interesting
Did you see that play?
Go for it, and the ball will go
I just knocked the ball out. His receiver caught it, and I knocked the ball out. You know he's cussing right now.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Caught on the right side by Jones. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. Well, this crowd does not like that call.
Understandable reaction from them. That's their team that the penalty's going against. But you and I both know they're going to take care of the quarterback.
So now a fresh set of downs.
He's blitzing.
1st and 10 after roughing the passer. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Well, defensively, you're over there trying to catch your breath and try not to show the offense that you're a little bit fatigued. You're right back out there after the turnover. Now they've got to work towards getting another couple of stops and forcing them into at least a long field goal situation.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. And he gets into the end zone.
Oh, I just scored on his ass again.
Austin Hooper. His 4th touchdown on the year. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead. I'll let you do the analysis, partner, but with every touchdown pass this young quarterback throws and with
19 to nothing.
His team has had, I just continue to be more and more impressed.
Let's both do the analysis. Impressed. Aren't we both?
Yeah.
I mean, and why shouldn't we be? We've seen him improve throughout the
No,
year.
I tried it.
We've seen him settle in now, and you can see the confidence of the team has grown. His confidence has grown. I think that everyone around this guy feels good about what they've seen, and it's also safe for him when he's driving home to turn on Sports Talk Radio. He's okay.
At their own 27-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they got to get a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
I was going to say maybe makes that offense feel good when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, won't it? Maybe a play.
Pressure comes, and Wilson's going to go down. Grady Jarrett has now recorded 10 sacks on the season.
3 scores down, not even a halftime yet. They're not getting much generated offensively. They've got to figure
He didn't like that. Grady Jarrett got his ass.
Defense just seems to be playing with so much confidence right now.
They really are. They are on their toes, and they're getting at them.
After the sack on 1st down, Wilson, and he's taken to the ground, but he was pulled down by the face mask. Here come the flags, and I believe this is going to be a 1st down. Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that one looked pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard inadvertent or not. Now, it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
And he's got some space here. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
I have to admit, I'm excited by that play call and the end result, because this is a team that's down big early in the 1st quarter, And a lot of teams will just panic, abandon the playbook, and just start firing the ball all over the place. It's way too early for that. Stick to what works for you.
Down double digits, and we talked about their game plan being both running and passing there. You're right. They're sticking to the game plan, getting the ground game going.
A lot of football left to be played.
Watkins, the intended receiver. That'll bring up second down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Wilson flushed out right. He's going to take off with it. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. He turned that into a nice gain. Gets him 8 yards closer for third down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
He's running with Wilson again because that's all he can do.
They'll try and run for it with Penny. And he gets this down to the 18. Good enough.
No, he's got 26 yards with Penny now. His running back. He's got 57 total yards.
How do you get back in the game, maybe establish the run? I think they're trying to do that.
Now I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offensive coordinator, let's run the football, let's get things settled down a little bit and find our way back into this game.
And the Seahawks are going to have a 1st and goal as he's inside the 10, down to the 7-yard line.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll try and run for it with Penny. 1st and goal, he couldn't quite reach the chalk, but they'll have it at the 1-yard line.
Oh, I'm back.
And Brad, they went to a nickel defense.
I had a fucking slipper in my hand.
This close to the goal line, because ordinarily you use the back end of the end zone, the sidelines as extra defenders. And you
Berwin, you're missing a game right now.
To try and help against the run.
Got my game going right now.
Penny will try to punch it in, and he is met quickly in the backfield.
19-0.
Folded like a lawn chair.
4.
It'll wind up being a loss
Me?
of 2, and that's going to bring up an interesting 3rd and goal.
What team is he?
The Seahawks.
Yeah.
Here's Penny.
Is that in cap or non-cap?
He just finally scored a touchdown. Cap
Is
league.
that in the cap?
Rashad Penny, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Seahawks are able to close the gap just a bit. And they're able to cut the deficit.
No, because he can't call the same play over and over.
Shamrocks 19. Seahawks 7.
Is he still in the lobby?
Nope.
Okay.
He left the lobby. Said he'd be back at halftime.
Off it goes.
Yeah, I just know last time I seen you guys were playing all the fucking messages, right? So.
As he will not attempt to return.
Oh, well, I'm streaming this one.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking left side, that's caught by Landry. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a 1st down.
1st down.
They toss it left side to Chubb. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets...
Chubb's got 102 yards and 6 rushes.
A nice pickup there, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. He'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high.
It's 19-7 right now.
And they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. A run for Nick Chubb. And he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the first.
He's brought down.
That's good for 9 yards as they convert on the 3rd down play.
First down, Dublin.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. On the carry, it's Chubb. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And down to the 16-yard line. And a nice carry there of 15 yards. A lot to praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
Fuck, Green Bay's giving me a little bit of a go here.
Fuck, he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down.
He was taken down.
But no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Come on, you stupid cat. Fuck yeah.
First. Here's 2nd and 3.
He just wants to play. He just wants to play.
They'll try to draw him out with Chubb. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way
only
this
playing
one,
football,
but this
not
time they get him behind the line. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up the 3rd down.
One down, okay? One down. You want treats? Let's go get treats. Come on, treats. Let's go.
Out of the gun. They'll look to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown.
Touchdown.
Jarvis Landry.
Now he'll leave me
His
alone.
6th touchdown of the season. And his guys are going to add on to their lead.
For the extra point.
And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes the defense is tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is
26-7.
with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short,
Corner's gonna
wide,
love me.
skinny, whatever. There it results in a touchdown.
Guess you just got hurt.
Who?
Taking it about the
Aaron
one.
Rodgers.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
31-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And it's a unit last drive that did it all on the ground, Charles.
And they controlled it from the interior, big on big, right? Offensive lineman versus defensive lineman. But you know, in order to keep the football moving downfield, other people have to get involved as well. Your wide receivers, your tight ends, lead runners, anything that you have possible to get in front and keep the ball moving.
Now the defense may be looking out for a pass coming up. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. 15 more yards there, and quickly another first down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. From the gun, a give to Penny. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Defensively, he has been a presence in their backfield in the first half. Had a sack earlier, and now he comes up with a big tackle for a loss.
2nd and 11.
You know what? You want to be honest? I got Trevor Lawrence in this one, and I do not like Lawrence at all.
And it's incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending
I like
the
Justin
play,
Fields
hoping
better.
someone would come open downfield. but
I
they
got
never
Justin
did.
Fields.
The Seahawks on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 11.
He's not bad, but I don't like how it feels like his arm motion and not like his accuracy's good, but he didn't got a very strong arm either.
Out of the gun, here's Wilson.
Like so in the game, fucking I liked Fields better last time than I had Fields, and I did fucking.
And he'll be taken down, but he
None
does
left, sir.
have first down yardage. And that goes for a gain of 31. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
Cat wants to go inside. That's what he wants.
He just scored another touchdown.
Rashad Penny with his second touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Seahawks are able to cut into that
14-26.
And his kick is good.
Makes the score Shamrocks 26, Seahawks 14.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
No, nuts net. Maybe go inside tomorrow. Okay? Go inside tomorrow. Nuts net.
Now a hit and a loose football. So a teammate picking him up there. That was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back. And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep two eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting two hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
And this shot downfield on second down is brought in. Touchdown!
There's Julio, buddy.
77 yards. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead. He put quite a bit of air underneath that touchdown pass. Of course, we knew that.
Boy, Fields does have an arm.
That part was easy. You can see that throughout his college career. But what you want to know about a rookie is when the pressure's on, can you throw with touch?
Like I said, I like him better than Lawrence in the game.
Picked off by Quandre Diggs. And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. The 40.
Oh, he picked it off. He picked it off for 2 points. What a bitch.
All the way back. It's a pick 2, if you will.
Who? Yeah.
Now following the touchdown, Hoff Richter to kick off.
Hell, that fat boy kept up with him, though.
Taking it about the 1. Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10.
32-16.
35-yard line.
It should be 36-16. But my fucking asses went for two points.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
The defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front, or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the football.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here. Penny, a 1st down carry. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37.
Oh, Deacon Jones got him.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete.
3rd and 2.
Now White getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. Coming up at halftime, we remind you once again that we're going to check in with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL as we reach now, hard to believe, the halfway point of the season. Time flying.
It certainly is. Time to get the sweaters out, my man.
Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line.
Grady Jarrett's got 2 sacks.
Drop him for his 11th sack of the year. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. Another try after the first down sack. Wilson. That's complete to Disley, the tight end. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. That catch good for 5. It's third down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
And on third down, a nickel formation here defensively. Wilson. Eluding the pressure right. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first
Bird,
thought,
kick it, kid.
my eyes gravitated downfield, because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
And Myers able to knock it through.
32-19.
Cut the lead down to 13. So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays, and when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
First down and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. So from the 36 now, first and 10. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Gonna throw right side here, complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. It's another first down as they look his way again, this time 19 yards. A toss play to Chubb. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's second and 7. Chubb. And effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. Well, he's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter.
Brandon McManus on for the field goal. A 27-yard attempt.
McManus able to put it through, and that will swell the lead to 16.
35.
So a capper there to a pretty good first half.
And I love the way that they put a chokehold on the clock and pretty much drained everything before they put the field goal on the board as they headed into the half.
Sterling Hochrichter is set to kick off.
So barring a touchback, this likely the final act of the half as the kick is away. Taken in at the 3. So we are at halftime here on Halloween. As we'll send you eastward to Orlando. Standing by with that EA Sports halftime report now is Jonathan Coachman. Take it away, Coach.
Sterling Hochrichter is set to kick off.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he returns this to the 22.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Isaiah Oliver with the INT.
Oh, and I got a pick on him.
It's all the way down inside the 25-yard line. And that one is going to sting. First play of the third quarter and a turnover.
And you have to know that at halftime, they spent a lot of time going through their checklist of what they wanted to accomplish to start this third quarter. Turning it over like this was not on that list.
Not at all. And you come out of the locker room trailing, so that first drive to establish momentum is very key.
Crucial.
Gain of 12.
Give them 12 yards on that one. It earns them a fresh set of downs. On first down, they'll run with Chubb.
You thought you had
to take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm taunting him now.
Nick Chubb, his second TD. His guys capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. Dan Quinn's told his offense, let's try and get 2 more. And before they can get the play off, here's a timeout called on the defensive side of the ball. That's their first of this second half. And PAT pushes the lead up to 20.
Seahawks 19. Sterling Hoffrichter set.
Now following the touchdown, Hoffrichter to kick off. Taking it about the 1. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
At their own 31-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And last time, 1-play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because
Tyler Lockett. The catch is made here by Tyler Lockett.
Oh, he got lucky as fuck.
All the way in, touchdown Seattle. Tyler Lockett with touchdown number 7 on the
I made a
year.
fucked up mistake right there.
The gap just a bit. Well, if they're going to make a game of this in the second half, they need a few big plays to go their way. That's one.
And the way to get it done is to also conserve time. So to your point, that big play right there, now you're not moving the ball downfield, taking time off the clock. You're leaving yourself a better avenue to continue to try and make a comeback.
And the lead's down to 2 scores now at 16.
Makes the score Shamrocks 42. Seahawks 26.
The kickoff team on the field now will send this one away. Here's Jarvis Landry now on the return. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
At their own 26-yard line.
Pull an old play out.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. Dancing to his left. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
27-yard line.
Being chased out left. He's going to take off with it. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. He turned that into a nice gain, gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain. Going deep here for Landry. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
And those two just have been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line.
Hey, Deson, I just pulled one of his moves on him.
They convert.
4th and 1, and I went for it.
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. On the ground, it's Chubb. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. They pick up 12 on the play, and the chains move.
Gain of 12. And the Dublin first down.
They run. Chubb. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And Jones has it over the middle. And he takes it all the way down to the 3.
Complete.
It's a big play there. 42 yards.
Did you feel the
Fucking him up with Julio Jones.
He tried his best to get there. Didn't quite make it, but down around the 2-3-yard line. Gotta love the effort, and especially the big play that gave his offense a great opportunity.
It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be 2nd and goal. 2nd and goal from the 1. They'll give it to Chubb, and he will take this one in for a touchdown. Taking it in from a yard out. And his guys are going to add on to their lead. He keeps carrying the ball into the end.
He's the reason that they lead right now. No question about it. And you talk about on his back, he's not minding the extra weight at all, is he? Carrying that just as lightly as he does the football. Yeah, what a great performance.
49-26.
3 touchdowns. Good. And that pushes the lead up to 23.
Hey, Rooster.
Set to kick off.
Now following the touchdown, Richter to kick off.
Rooster.
Taken in at the 3. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And last time the formula was pretty simple. 1-play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, 1-play drive's exactly what you want on offense.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off at the 40. And they will finally get him down as he's all the way to the 36-yard line.
They'll take over.
Oh, and that's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air, and then it's the tip drill. And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
Chubb on first down, no room to roam as he struggles just to get back to the line of scrimmage. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL. And he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. It's caught. Jones. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. So 1st and 10. And if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. That's going to be caught. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. Well, they had a gain of 10 last time, now a gain of 20 here. And they've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass. They'll run with Chubb, and maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here, and that'll make it 2nd and goal.
At the 3-yard line.
They'll try again with Chubb, and he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown run as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. And that rushing touchdown is fourth, puts him
Bruins,
just
you still here?
shy of the NFL record in a single game.
And we all know he would love to get to that record and even beyond it, but he doesn't need to in order to
56-26. I got him by 30 points.
What a performance. What an absolute great
You
game
know he's
that
cussing.
had here in this one.
Yeah.
Sterling Hoffrichter set to kick
That was the
off.
first time I've ever even heard him talk. I didn't even know who the fucking kid was.
Richter to kick
Yeah.
off.
Oh, you know he's mad.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. So the false start will back them up. Maybe they were coming.
Hey, it just did it to him.
It caused a jump.
I think if we saw it,
He tried to audible into a play that he's already called, and it called a false start.
Bad guys coming. Pick them up. Pick them up. And someone jumped.
The false start backs
Yeah,
them
like
up
I always
5,
wondered
first
about
and
that. I'd never
15.
tried it, right? But
Yep.
Here's Wilson to throw. Pressure comes, and Wilson's going to go down.
Grady Jarrett just got him for a third sack in this game.
Number 12 for him on the year.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this
I've sacked him
offensive line
5
is
times
having.
this
It is a
game.
long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness of that defensive line is eating them alive.
Throwing on second and long. Wilson buying time to his left. He'll run it. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. A breakdown defensively there as the scramble is going to set him up with a much more manageable third down.
Now third down.
Now it's Wilson. Rolling to his right. And he's got Lockett. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Wilson. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards
He's
on
got
the scramble.
1 quarter.
They'll run with Penny here out of the shotgun. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4.
Brandon, all things
yeah, that's
considered,
pretty
they have to
tough
feel
in my
pretty
game.
good about getting that
Yeah.
type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Here we go.
Now they'll run it again with Penny. And he's going to be stopped here for no gain. And that's going to take us to the end of the third quarter play. Back now in Seattle, Washington. The Seahawks on third down. They've had good success, 5 for 8 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6. Wilson going to fake the give and keep it himself. 3rd and medium, they opted to run instead of pass, and it worked. First
Russ,
down.
he's rushed 72 yards with Wilson.
When the quarterback gets involved in the running game, you don't usually account for him, and he's hurting them today.
Yeah, he's been very involved in the running game. Defensively, when you got the coverage good downfield, how do you account for him, though?
Occasionally, you start to spy him. Take someone who has the same agility, who can dance with him, run with him, and try and keep him in the pocket.
That'll be especially critical here as we come down the stretch in the fourth.
Russell's got his X factor. It's going to be hard to contain him now.
At the 6. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 6-yard line.
The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. Now they'll throw it with Wilson. Flush to his right. And he is in for the Seattle
Fucking holding.
A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Seahawks are able to cut into that deficit.
56-32.
The first time on this drive was
I don't know if you're watching it or not.
No, I'm still playing my game. I got 6 seconds left.
Touchdown
Yeah.
run.
You're not going to be happy with me, but I think he took matters into his own feet, didn't he?
Oh, Davis from the top rope. I like it. Myers connects on the PAT, and that will shave a bit off the lead as it's down to a 23-point game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This one taken just inside the 10. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds near the 30. In fact, right on the 30. Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance. That was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20
I just have not
time
missed
ago
my
in this
fucking
game,
left
didn't
guard
they? It
gun
looks like
for
they're
this
heading towards a big number. But 20 was the threshold because that kept them in the ball game and kept the pressure off of their own offense.
And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. On first down, he'll drop to throw. And finding the tight end Hooper. Shedding the tackler, and it gives him some room. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. 39 yards the distance covered on the catch.
Oh, I know he's cussing. Not only has Nick Chubb fucking shredded tackles, Hayden Hurst has too.
And they certainly weren't kidding.
He's always a player fucking that doesn't get enough credit this year. Like, I think Hurst is a good tight end.
Yeah, I've got him.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
They run it again with Chubb. He gets him a little bit closer. He takes him from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4. This defense against the run, by the way, they're not top 5, but they are top 10.
So what's your philosophy here? Do you try and run the ball against a team that's pretty good against the run? What if you're...
And it's caught. Touchdown. Austin Hooper with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year as his guys continue to pour it on.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury.
I got Austin Hooper and
especially when
Hurst.
the defense sells out against the run. He finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
Extra point from McManus is good, and that will extend this big lead. Now following the touchdown, Hoff-Richter to kick off.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And their 4-game win streak very much in jeopardy as they go to work here late with the 1st and 10. Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. Second time in this game, Charles, the ball has squirted out from his hands. Luckily, his teammate was there to pounce on it.
You're right. Got the lucky bounce, able to retain possession. You know, we often talk about the combine and why do we measure quarterbacks' hands. Is that really a big deal? It's for situations like this. Do you have the hands big enough and strong enough to hold on to the football while being jostled?
They go play action with Wilson. And Wilson's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by Deion Jones, the linebacker. And they take possession of the football and have it at the
I've picked him off 4 times already.
CD, this defense, man, at this rate, they're just having fun out there right now.
And normally with this type of a lead, if you're a starter on defense, you're saying, hey, let the other guys play. But with this going on, no one wants to come out of the game. They all want their shot at picking off a pass.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Historically, this is such a tough, loud venue, but you can hear a pin drop right now. A lot of fans long gone, not used to seeing. But he's free going down the left side. If you were me, It's a foot race. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Nick Chubb, 33 yards. And that interception key as it leads to the touchdown. And this one was over a while
70 to 33.
On to their big lead.
The score, Shamrocks 70. Seahawks.
Would you say 70 to 33?
Yep.
Sterling Hoffrichter set to
Now following the touchdown, Hoffrichter to kick off. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
at their own 25-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense.
Man, I'd really like to keep this whole team together. The way they are right now.
From the 31.
My team's a little weird. Like I'm the same way, but I'm just looking at the guys I drafted to get a little more experience, get a little better than
It's not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration
Yeah.
body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Some of these guys back from injury really helpful.
From the gun on third down, Wilson.
And my wide receiver's got 2 weeks left, and my left guard's got 3 weeks.
Fourth and four, yep, he's going for it.
Get anything started, and that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's fourth down.
The Seahawks will go for it. It's Wilson. And he finds the tight end, Reed. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on fourth. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Wilson will throw again. That's caught by Pennick. And he'll be taken down.
There's only 4 minutes left to go in this game.
Yeah, I'm down.
It's a gain of 15, first down Seahawks.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's Wilson. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see.
That wasn't no fucking face mask.
It'll cost him 15.
And it doesn't matter anymore how you get the face mask. Any part of it is going to be 15 yards.
So now factoring in the face mask, here's 1st and 10. Again, Wilson. Flushed out right. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback, I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
And he drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here.
Yeah, I'm going to call it
The
now.
tight end's going to be able to catch the football.
Hold on, there's only 3 minutes left of this game.
Yeah,
Maybe
I
a
didn't
little
wait
too
that
much
long.
target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
And he comes back with one complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
I want someone in here in case he comes in here.
Seahawk first down. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Here's Watkins on the jet sweep.
Oh, he finally scored.
Touchdown. Too little, too late. But he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man.
And that
2:34 to go.
barely puts a dent in this lead. And Unfortunately, I'm having too many flashbacks right now. I remember getting beat down like this playing before.
Oh, yeah, college, high school.
College, not a heck of a
He
lot
puts
of
speed
fun
on
as
Parsons,
remember
my outside
playing
linebacker,
and
right?
trying to tackle
Yeah.
an elusive tailback who
just
scored
looking at
4
it.
touchdowns, 226 yards. He scored so many times and had so many great runs. I knew every note to their sports
Maybe
license.
just put on the wrong play.
I might have fuck. I don't know.
That's
I
all
thought I
right.
hit Parsons.
Yeah, it's not that big of a deal.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start
I'll check
here
against tomorrow.
at
I
the
might be doing
25.
that.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks
No,
for itself.
you didn't. Remember, it was getting much of his trade. He fucking
Yeah.
strength like
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because
Yeah, I didn't want to fuck your depth trade up.
Yeah.
I commentated on 3 games in a row. There were blowouts. And in none of them
With him being a rookie.
ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later
Dude, I'm
on,
fucking walking all
"Why didn't you
over
do
him
that?"
with fucking
And they all looked
Nick
at me
Chubb.
and said, just don't really do that in the NFL.
You should
these
see
guys
this.
play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game. And that's always puzzled me a little
Nick
bit.
Chubb has 30 rushes for 272 yards.
Downs in a row and now a pickup of 8.
Oh, Nick Chubb's walking all over him.
I might have close to 200 yards with fucking
Hard, gritty
Swift, but I
run,
didn't
got
I'm
behind
not
his
gonna try and get
pads,
him.
pulled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. And he'll go
And I'm
down
running
here
the
at
clock
the
down.
35
I ain't
yard
even
line. They'll get
calling
3 as the
timeouts.
drive continues. It's a first down.
It's like with my non-captain fucking trying to fucking get rid of Clyde Edwards fucking Hilaire. He's just too fucking slow in the game.
What do you want for him?
I don't know, I'll have to take a look.
They'll try
Like, I want to get
runs.
something for him, like, it doesn't have to be a
Keep it
lot,
under
right? But I need to get
And
something
not
for
much
him.
running room.
I've
Down
been
to
trying
the
to use him
32.
here and there just to fucking
Give
give
him
him some
3 on
stash
first down.
and
It'll
save
set
him
up
away,
a
right?
2nd and 7.
Yeah.
What team are you in that league? Is that the one where the Panthers, I think?
Yeah, I think so.
And he'll work
I'll take a
3
look
from
tomorrow.
1 tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down.
He was brought down.
Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts.
He's thinking, this motherfucker's done nothing but fucking run. The last 3 minutes of this game.
On 3rd down, it's Nick Chubb. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Give him 11 yards that time and a new set of downs. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners.
Nick Chubb,
taking care of the
35
football.
rushes, 305 yards.
Hey, no time to be a hero. You have the ball, they can't score.
70-40, I beat him.